Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, BlaisDiamonds. Today, first of all, I appreciate you clicking on my video and plan on spending some time with me today while I, show off and really talk about one of my favorite small shops that I get a lot of stuff from, that I love them. I've been with them since the very beginning when she first started. I'll get all into that in just a minute. But, if you're new here, welcome. I'm really glad you decided to, join me today. And if you're back, I mean, obviously, thank you. I love you guys so much. There's going to be a little bit of a surprise at the end of this video, so stay tuned. So yeah, let's get started. The amazing small shop that I am speaking of today, and I'm going to be showing off a lot of stuff that I have, different stuff that they offer, is from OgK on Facebook. It's OgK Diamond Painting Pens and Accessories. And it's OgK, OGs of Sparkle. Here is the back of their card. If you want to pause, there's a phone number there, and then there's a link to their Facebook group, but of course the link for that will be down below in the description box for you. So yeah, this is one of their little cards, and I always keep these because I put them in my journal. So let's get started here. I'm going to try and stick to categories. I'm going to go with pens, and then I'm going to go with trays, and then, other fun little items. So I'm going to move some of this off to the side as stuff just starts rolling everywhere. Give me a second, guys. Hold, please. Still want to keep some of this stuff in frames, so that way it's like you have something to kind of look at. Okay. So I think the first thing I want to start with is their, I didn't realize these were in the frame, so I'm just going to take them off for a second. There we go. The first thing I want to show you guys and talk about is their hand-turned pens. Miss Karen, she is one of the owners of the shop. She's the one who started it. She started doing hand-turned resin pens, and then all of a sudden we started seeing 3D printed items, and then her husband Scott was involved. So yeah, you guys definitely should go and give them some love. Karen and Scott, they are some of the sweetest people ever, and I love dealing with them. The customer service is always amazing. So with that being said, the first thing, like I said, that she started offering was hand-turned resin pens. So I have quite a few, but I just grabbed these three to show you because they're kind of like all different in a way. This was the very first pen I ever got, and I believe actually, if you see I think I did a video on my pen collection. I talked about this one in there, and this was from the very beginning. I joined her Facebook group, and she was doing like a little giveaway to start off and kind of show off her stuff to people. And I was able to get this in a giveaway, and I told her, kind of thick pen, because this was my first one that I ever got hand turned, so I had no idea what I was really into and what I liked. And then she surprised me with this green one, and it's got like little fall leaves throughout it. It's really, really pretty. And this is what made me fall in love with hand-turned pens. So thank you, Karen, for the start of the obsession. I really appreciate you, but my wallet doesn't. So, like I said, this is the first one, the turnstile like this. And then we have this one, which this is a thinner type of pen, which I still like. Sometimes I can use thinner pens, just depends on, how my hands are doing that day and whatnot. But this one is so pretty, with all the swirls in there. And then, of course, the gems. Nice, pretty green gems, just sets it off really well. And then this is one of my favorites. Whoops, sorry, I bumped the table. This is like so many fun colors in here, and I think that she had even called this one like an ice cream swirl, which that is definitely what it reminds me of. And I love the way that this one is turned. It's like the perfect thickness, so definitely one of my favorites. So yeah, like I said, I do have a bunch of others, but we would literally be here so much longer than we already are going to be, so I'm not going to show every single one. I can refer you to my pen collection as long as I'm obviously remembering that I did post one. If I did, it will be linked down below. You can see all of the pens that I do have from her. Okay, then next, I believe the next things that were coming up were the trays, and then some of these like pen holder type things, and like these little these little itty bitty guys over here. So we'll start with the trays. So we have trays, tray towers, and all that good stuff. So this was the first one of the first sets that I got. I have more. Again, I'm not going to show every single one because we'd be here forever. But this was one of the first ones that I got. This really pretty purple tray tower. It holds 5 trays. And then these were the original trays that they had. So I still love these and I still use them. I know a lot of people have issues with the internal spout in the corner like this. I don't usually have an issue with that, so I don't mind it. It says OgK on the bottom, and this is in the silk lime color. And this is what it looks like inside. Nice wide lines on these. So yeah, I have a few different colors of these. And then I have like this is a set that I got with the because my favorite color is purple and green. So, but yeah, so those were their very first edition trays, and then they started coming out with ones with an external spout. So this is one of the first ones I ever got. I also got a pink one of this, and then there's another color of these original trays. I gave them to my friend to try because she's never tried them. So, but yeah, this is one of the first ones that they came out with the external spout on it. So you have the little stopper, and then this has the thinner lines in it, which at first I was frustrated because my round drills were constantly getting stuck in here, and I just was like erg all the time about it. But this is the tray that I use for squares because the lines, with them being thin, it helps keep the squares straight, and it works much better with the squares. So if you decide to get one with narrow lines, then make sure that you know that it's mainly good for square drills, not rounds. So I do have one of those. And then we have another one of these purple tray towers with some other ones here. These are kind of all my fancier kind of trays. And then we have the regular trays in here. And yes, I've changed some of the stopper colors because I like to be different and weird. So, you know, judge me if you want. So, again, I'll just show you real quick, like these ones. Same color. But it has the removable stopper, and then this one has the wide lines. So let's see if I can show you the difference here. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can. So this is the difference of the wide lines versus the narrow lines. So again, totally your preference. I guess it depends on if you prefer squares more over rounds or rounds over square. I mean, it just depends on you, I guess. Or you can have a good set of both, which I do eventually want to do, so I can have some for, because I just have this one for my squares. So, but yeah, so these are the regular ones, and they have like a whole list in their albums and stuff on their Facebook group of the different colors. But this is one of the rainbow towers that they offer. It's really, really pretty. Ah, yeah, let's not do that. Okay, you know, this way. So yeah, this is a 10 tower, and it's the shorter version, but they also come in a taller version. Just depends on your storage space, obviously. And then I will show you each of these because, like I said, these are my special trays. So we have this Halloween tray here with the cute little kitten. We have this one with the owl. Love that. Those were their 2 Halloween trays they were offering. This was one of the first trays they offered with a printed design on the lid, so I had to get that. Excuse me. And I thought the black stopper went good with the black sloth, so. Then we have some rainbow ones. So Bunch of different colors going on here. And then same thing with this one. So yeah, those are all the trays and the tray towers and all of that stuff that they offer. They are really, really great. So love them. I will say though, sometimes the lids are a little loose, but I'm noticing the more that I order them, the better and better they're getting. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes that happens, but personally for me, it's not a big deal. I don't mind that. But if you're one of those that is a little bit pickier, then I guess, you know, there you go. I'm sorry. I don't know where I was trying to go with that. Okay, so then we have like these cute little pen holders. Now this is an adorable little hippo with purples and pinks in there. I have my like writing utensils in here and all of that good stuff. Look, I even have an OgK pen in here. Look at that. But this one like I love because it's like it's got a little booty. Like it's so cute. So, but yeah, these can be used for diamond painting pens. You can also just use them on your desk at work or your desk at home, whatever you decide to do, because they're still really cute and they're more functional than just diamond painting pens. So just keep that in mind. So then we have a couple of these little guys. I have this little alligator and this cute little owl. These are little trash drill holders, which they are so cute. This one I love. I have some trash drills in here right now, so I'm not turning it all over because I don't want to spill them. But I love this color combo. It's so nice. And then a rainbow little owl here. Love that. So you have those. Then they started coming out with articulated little animals. And one of the first ones that I got was this sloth. And I love it. It's so cute and so realistic, like the way that the eyes are, and then the pink tongue in there. Like he's so adorable. So things like this, they still offer these. We have dragonfly here, which I have two of them. This is one that I bought, and then this she included in as a freebie for me. Super pretty. There are like some of these little ones, like this adorable little starfish. Like it's so cute. And then we have like this little turtle here, which is my favorite. I turned him into a cover minder because it was just that cute. Hold on guys, sorry. Felt like I was gonna start coughing. Okay. And then we have like this is one of their new items, and it's a little eyeball fidget spinner. So eye candy, haha, get it? So cute. So we have that. Of course, this cool dinosaur in the same color shift as my alligator, which I think is awesome. It's super cool. And then I have things like, you know, these little unicorns, this adorable little tiny dragon. I even have some of their other fidget spinners. Oops. Go like this, and then ones that turn like that. So I have a ton of their 3D printed items. Like it's kind of crazy. And then I'm looking around to see, make sure that this is one of the last things that I have to show you. Okay, so they just recently started offering as well 3D printed pens. And you guys, these are so nice. I love them so much. So the first one that I got actually was sent as a freebie, and I thought it was amazing because it's definitely autumn colors, which I love. And I love the like detail. Like the fact that they can get hand turned details in a 3D printed pen is just so interesting and amazing to me. So we have that. Then we have this one. This one also gives me fall vibes. I have my tips in this one because I've been using it. And I like these because they are thicker than your normal hand turned pens sometimes, and I've seen other 3D printed pens that are just not quite as thick as I would prefer. So these are awesome. And then they also offer the 3D printed pens in ultra light, which means this thing weighs nothing and I could literally pick this up and throw it across the room compared to the weight of some of the other pens. Like, it is just crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I knew the ultra light thing, but I was just like, oh my god, they meant ultra light. Like, yeah, I could throw this thing and not even realize it. But this one's like a rainbow color shift type thing, and it's so pretty. So I can't wait to try this one out, especially if I'm having, issues with my hands or something like that. I'm really curious if this will help a lot because it being so light. All right, guys, that's all of my OgK items. So I'm gonna move some of this stuff back here. So you guys can see a little bit of it. All right, so I have saved one of the best things for last. And for hitting 75 subscribers, which I know some people might say, really? Like, that's, you're doing something for that. No, like, to me, that is a really big deal. It's not something I ever expected. So I want to give back a little bit. And the lovely Karen and Scott over there at OgK donated some items for me to be able to give away to you guys. So I'm going to probably have either 2 or 3 different winners. I haven't decided yet. I got to try and split some of this stuff up evenly so it's not like, one person gets a bunch of things compared to the other. So I want to do some, splitting things up. So I have this little bag over here that I've been collecting some things. This is what she shipped to me. So, but for this, I'm going to sit down now. Just because, my back's starting to hurt. So, let me take some of this stuff out. I was going to try and do some kind of reveal, but I wasn't quite sure how or what I was going to do. So, play your Jeopardy music. I apologize. I should have had this all prepared beforehand. Alrighty. So, where am I at here? Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. So, here are some of the items that Miss Karen and Scott donated for this giveaway, you guys. So the first thing is actually this owl trash drill holder. I think this is so cute. I may have to get one myself eventually. But oh my god, it is so cute. I see pictures of these, obviously, but I've never seen one in person. And you guys, the fact that it's like hiding and playing peekaboo is just, I can't. It's just so cute. So this is one of the items that will come in the giveaway. And then after I show you guys everything, I'll show you guys the prize individually, like the groups, prize 1, prize 2, and possibly prize 3, so on and so forth. All right. Let's see. We have 2 of these little eye candy fidget spinners. So we have 2 of those. We have this beautiful dragonfly. Now, you guys, I'm going to be honest because I don't want to be one of those sneaky people that does things like this, so I'm going to be completely transparent. This was the one that she sent, and I love this color so much more that I'm going to donate this one instead. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope Karen doesn't mind, but you guys, this color I love so much more, so I am going to do this one instead. So, if you end up winning the prize with the dragonfly and you decide you really want the blue one, please don't feel like you can't reach out and ask, because I am totally okay. I'm just being picky here. So if you guys like this color better, don't hesitate to say, hey, can I please have the blue one instead? I have no problem. But if you guys don't mind or you guys don't care, then that's good too. So anyway, so we have the dragonfly. All right, of course I'm going to be throwing in some of these little things that she included as well. So we have some of these OgK pens. Of course, I will be giving you their little business cards. And then the last three items, we have a 3D printed pen right here. This is one of the regular ones. It's not the ultra light one, so just keep that in mind as well. And this one is really nice thickness, really, really comfortable and smooth. Like, I love it. And it is coming with a single placer. I will add in a plastic multi-placer just in case somebody who might win does use them. I will include one just in case because I have a ton of them. So I will add that to the other end of the pen. Trying to think of like how I can do this without the pens rolling away. And then I am actually going to be including 2 other pens, so that way if I do these 3 prize packs, I have a pen for each prize pack, if that makes sense. So we have these 2 pens. These are hand turned by Karen. I did buy these from them, and they are beautiful. So I have a couple different types. So this first one is green, and it looks like that one wants to roll away, but it looks like dragon scales, if you can see in there. I'm sorry about the little dog hair. I promise I will clean these much better before I send them. I just can't help the dog hair sometimes, guys. I'm sorry. But here is this one with the little jewels on it. It's really, really cool. It's kind of like a between thin and medium grip type, I would say. Like, at least right here a little bit. This part, I mean, if you're going to hold it up here, you totally could, I guess. So it just depends. And then this one is one of the thinner pens. And this like turnstile is really neat. And the coloring in this is just beautiful. So, and I like the little like things, little pops of turquoise. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, guys, I might end up adding something because of the way I'm looking at this. It's like, okay, eyeball, pen, and then like do this instead of the eyeball, but then that leaves the dragonfly kind of off to the side. So I may add a couple other like smaller articulated things that I have to, just throw in there as well. So it'll be a little extra surprise, I guess. So there are the giveaway items. So I'm thinking I will do the 3D printed pen, the little owl holder, which, I mean, it might hold it, but it might be a little too heavy as well. Well, I guess it does. There you go. So we have that. You will get one of these pens, one of the cards, and again, I'm probably going to add a couple other things to this, but these are the main things that you will get here. Then second prize, we'll get an eyeball. We have the small pen, or the thin pen, I should say, not small, but thin. Would you stop rolling? Thank you. There we go. Okay. You will also get a pen. And the card. Okay. So I think the main thing I'm going to do is add a small thing to this and this, because I'll do the eyeball with this one here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me stand up. Okay, you guys can. So I will do this pen with an eyeball and then the dragonfly. And then, of course, the card and the pen. So these are the 3 prize packs. Let me move these over a little bit so it's not so confusing. Put this up like that. Okay, so these are the 3 prizes that you can win. Again, these 2, I will be adding another extra something, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to leave that an element of surprise. And then I will also include, maybe some candy or some other little things to go along with that as well. So yeah, this is what you can win. So the way I would like you guys to enter is, well, first of all, you would need to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, of course. And I would prefer if you were a part of my Facebook group, but if you don't have Facebook, that's okay. Just let me know. But that is an option. Yeah, just that. And then, so the way you guys can enter is comment down below on this video and just leave me a number. Whatever, whatever number you decide, I'm going to just put it in a random number generator and then, you know, go from there. So I'm going to be posting this video today. Today is Friday. Friday, October what? October 11th. My goodness. Today is Friday, October 11th. I'm going to leave this open until Tuesday, which is October. Guys, I should really have these dates in my freaking head by now. Hold please once again. Which is the 15th. There we go. So I will be allowing comments until, I'll say Tuesday, noon Pacific Standard Time. So keep in mind, if you're Eastern Standard Time, that would be 3 o'clock for you. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And then I will draw winners probably Tuesday night, and then I will make a small video on here announcing, and I'll even film the wheel spinning process thing so you guys can see that I'm not BSing anybody. So, but yeah, go ahead and comment down below your guys' numbers. The only other thing I want to mention is I would prefer if you guys could cover your shipping. The shipping's expensive, guys. I mean, I know it's a giveaway, and I'm sorry. I wish that I could pay for the shipping, but unless, like, if you can let me know, you know, I really can't pay the shipping because of this going on and this, then okay. But I would prefer if you guys could pay for your shipping. So just keep that in mind when you're entering. And, you know, yeah, thank you guys. So thank you guys so much for joining me today and seeing all of my amazing OgK items that I'm just obsessed with all the time. Please make sure you go check them out, give them some love. If you guys decide to order from them, go ahead and mention that you heard about them from me. I would love to see how many people find my video and, you know, get inspired to purchase something from them. So I would love that. And yeah, I think that's about it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you be a part of the family. And if you subscribe, you'll have a chance to win one of these items. So again, yeah, so give me a thumbs up, and again, leave me those comments. It all really helps get my videos kind of noticed a little bit more, so that would be really awesome. And I think that's about it. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a really great weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.